All right, so we're here live, and the ban list just dropped out of nowhere. It is 8 o'clock Pacific time. We're here with the chat. Everyone's just been chilling here. Good 30 something, 40 something people here. And yeah, I haven't read through the entire list for the ban list for set 20 power absorbed, but we're gonna go through it together, and we're gonna get some live reactions out of myself and everybody else. It seems like some people already have their own opinions, so that's great. So let's see, do this, and then this maybe. There you go. Where can I put you guys? Where's a good place to put you guys? Hold on. Probably here. Yeah, probably here. Hold on one second. Sorry. And then do this. Probably as good as it gets. Probably good as it gets, baby. All right. Okie dokie. So about 24 minutes ago it dropped, so that's pretty cool. So 3 banned cards, 1 limited and 2 errata cards, which in total is only 4 technically banned cards and 2 erratas, which I didn't really see. I can kind of see it here already, but includes Crimson Warrior. Kind of already saw that coming. A lot of people were calling for it, and I mean, I'm cool with. I don't know. Am I cool with it? We'll come back to that. Further Instruction Champa, and as well as Kai being the other 2 slots of 3 ban cards is just insane to me. Like that is just the craziest thing I've seen out of any ban list, honestly. Just because, like, when you take away these kind of cards like Champa and Kai, you're increasing the time for pretty much every single game, right? Like Champa and Kai basically says, I'm going to end the game quicker than I would not have without these cards, basically, right? Now we're gonna have to look into other archetypal cards. So like the Android double striker card that you pay 1 but it's a 5k and gains 5, or maybe like the Mass Saiyan extra card, the 1 cost that gives you a big boost for a Black Saiyan. There's a bunch that just gives double strike, and now we have to kind of rely on those, which is fine. Like, I'm all about archetypes. I'm all about like having strong archetypes, but at the same time, you know, if we're trying to, because there's no explanation about this. By the way, they just released it. I think there's like just big pressure on releasing a ban list, and they were just like just give it to them, just give it to them. We were just gonna ban these cards anyway, just give it to them, man. So I think they just kind of released it. There's literally no explanation, right? Am I missing something? Maybe. I don't know. Can we refresh? Can we reload? Can we just make sure that we're not missing anything? Bandai, anybody? Okay, we're just banning cards with nothing. We're just banning cards for no reason. Anyway, so we have both Champa and Kai. Like I said, not a big fan of these because it's just gonna be longer matches, and I enjoy a longer match when it's like skill intensive and it's back and forth and rewarding. But a lot of these things, such as 8-drop Gogeta, the new 21, Dark Broly in his prime, Mega Frieza in his prime, it doesn't feel great a lot of the time, and it's not fun. You know, I think some of these new archetypes are cool, but they would have been great if they had balanced everything else, right? We're only seeing Crimson, which is cool, fine, whatever. 21 comes in, she's gonna be really good in the start of the format, and then people are gonna figure it out, and then it's gonna be a little bit better. But then another blue deck is gonna come out of nowhere, I'm sure. Champa and Kai already talked about it. Majin Buu going down to the limited list, which means there's only one card allowed in each deck, as I understand. And then Secret Identity Mass Sand coming off of the ban list. I don't know how I feel about these. So Majin Buu, do I like that? I mean, yes and no, right? So we've had the last like 2 or 3 sets saying, hey, we're gonna remove a bunch of markers for some of these things and give really good unison removal. And Majin Buu was pretty much one of the biggest targets for that, especially when you consider just like literally every blue deck. But now you can only play one, which is fine. You get rid of the Majin Buu, and now you don't have to deal with it another one. I guess that's like the idea behind this one. Again, no text, no explanation for this one. Whatever. I'm okay with it, I guess, being at 1. You know, if it sticks, it sticks. If it doesn't, then it did its job, basically. And then removing Secret Identity of the Mass Sand, I don't know why. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. I can't tell you why. I really can't. And Devin, I see you in chat. I wanted to talk about it first because I already know you're gonna be interrupting me the whole time, and your opinion sucks. So you know, I just want to make sure that I get my stuff out first, and we talk to chat, and they get their stuff out first, and then you can jump in. So yeah, I should ban you. Angel 21. I think this is the token one, right? I'm pretty sure this is the token one. Oh no, this is the new one. Oh, okay, interesting. What is this? Okay, so the pre-errata is you can't activate extras during your turn. You can't play skills to use skills to play battle cards, and you can't play battle cards by skills. I guess it's just I don't know the difference on that one actually. It's kind of the same thing, right? And then during your turn, you can't use skills to play battle cards. You can't play battle cards with skills. Same thing, right? And this is just errata text to make sure it works for the Hercule. So yeah, this is super lackluster, super lackluster. And overall, I'm not a big fan. I wasn't a big fan of the last 2 ban lists. Before I was just like a little bit like 70-80%, maybe it's like 65% of in the camp of we need to ban like 24 cards. We need to ban like 12 cards for the game to kind of flourish again. And this really doesn't do anything for the game. Like this is saying, hey, we get Crimson is played a lot. We get that like Champa's really annoying to end games. And that's pretty much it. Like I don't know why. I don't know what else. Like Crimson is just Crimson. Like it's fine. Like we saw 5 in Worlds. We saw it win Nationals for NA. We saw a lot of top cuts internationally. Sure, I get it. Crimson was a very generic, very good thing. This is a band-aid to a problem where Blue has a lot of different things to its disposal, which Boo going away, Crimson going away, and what was the I think it was the, if you look at the last ban list, all the way like 300 something cards, all the way down, baby, all the way down. So last ban list was the errata 2 Crimson and Trunks gone basically for Blue, and then Red still is like, there's no touch to Red. Red is just kind of doing his thing. And again, I'm still in the camp of we gotta ban like a dozen cards. Either like I can't even tell you. I just feel like it's just not enough. Like this doesn't feel like enough. I just feel like I'm going back to the same game, man. Like same game, and just like disappointing to know that like some of the archetypes that are coming out for set 20 and even the last set, I can't play in a competitive setting. Like maybe 1 or 2 decks outside of 21. It's like, what's the point of buying new product if I'm just gonna play some of the older decks, right? Yeah, just disappointing, just very disappointing. That's all I really would want to say. I'm also in the camp of Living Legends. So Flesh and Blood players, Living Legends. This is basically Living Legends in the first place, right? If there's too many winning tops, whatever, for a certain leader, it automatically gets banned after a while, and then it forces you to move to the next leader. That's all it really was. That's all we really need, honestly. sit in SS4, murder everything. I don't know about murder, but yeah, I don't know about murder, but it is gonna be extra annoying now. That's what I will say. Yeah, so those are my thoughts. Those are my like initial thoughts. That's not like super accurate, super like analytical. That's just like emotional, and I usually don't think about it emotionally, but I am disappointed. I am very disappointed about it. I don't know, I just don't really see it. I just really don't see it. Chopping Man actually might only affect maybe yellow. I mean, yeah, but they still have access to cooler. They still have access to oolong. They still have access to like literally every other floodgate that yellow has access to, right? Most decks are running at 1 or 2, yeah, of course, but like that's not the point. The point is again, like when you ban Champa and Kai, you are increasing every single game's matches time. That's all it was. Wong in the chat, our national champion and world's participant, saying that Champa was very important as far as being a very good ban. Okay. Yeah, I do think they should do something to Sin for SS4. I mean, the thing is that Sin wants to be aggro. You take that away, then what does the deck have? It'll be a mediocre deck, right? But then you either, that's the thing, like for balance, you either make everything broken, which is not, like if you look at set 20, not everything's broken. There's only one broken deck, which is 21, right? And you either make everything broken or you level everything down, right? So SS4 still has 15 card hands on turn 2 or 3, right? Sin can still take you down to 2 or 3 health on turn 2 or 3, right? Yellow is still really annoying and super dumb to deal with, and you have to go through a bunch of floodgates, and you still have to go through the new Frigito, Mecha Frieza, cooler now. You have to go through cooler counter, cooler counter, and then cooler counter, and then now you have a lack of Z deck cards or Z battle cards, but now you have the Vegeta that removes barrier, so you can't really rely on not getting arrested anymore or getting popped, right? You don't have a free 40k secret that double strikes for 1 energy, but okay, true, you just die slower, dude. You just die slower. You just adapt to like the 1 cost overwhelm Mira, you know, or you just adapt to swinging with Mirror, create absorb, and then oolong, and then cooler the oolong, just with no double strike. I don't know. The ban list is actually fire. I would love to hear why. Love to hear why. I don't know. I just thought it was just like underwhelming. Maybe that's why I'm disappointed. That's all it was.